Hey, it's Eunice, and this is Nurture to Nurture, where we allow ourselves to be nurtured so that we can nurture our children in peace and in harmony. Thank you so much for your support, that you always tune in to watch the videos. I really appreciate you, and God bless you. Continue to bring your comments in, share us, and also like us. God bless you. You know, one thing I like about doing what I do and sharing stories with you is that I get to learn on the journey as well. If you remember, I shared with you that I have two children as well. I have a young adult and I have a teenager. So we are all journeying together. You learn and I also learn. We are all learning together. Today, I'm doing this video as a follow-up on the video I posted titled, "Won't My Child Be Disobedient?" If you haven't seen it, then please make a day and go watch it. But today, I'm moving on from there, and the title for today is Parent, Don't Lose Your Cool. Parent, don't lose your cool. I'm glad to be sharing a story with you today. Today, I'm sharing a story that happened some weeks back. It was during the holidays, and my son, who is my teenager as well, he wakes up during the holidays. He wakes up early. He wakes up very early, and he tells me that he wakes up early so that he can make the most of the day. And ask me, what is he doing making the most of the day? Playing his games. That's what he defined by making the most of the day. That's my son. Anyway, so on this particular day, when I woke up, he was already awake at it on his games. Anyway, so I just realized that there was no milk. So I went to his room and said good morning, and I saw him, busy at it. He didn't even look in my direction, he was still busy at it, which is fine. And then I realized that there was no milk, as I said before. So I said to him that, oh, you haven't eaten, because I can see that you haven't had breakfast, because I can see that there's no milk. So here's some money, go and buy milk from the corner shop. This is not a far off shop, it's the corner shop. He didn't even look at my direction. He just continued what he was doing, and I just put the money down. And then I made my way to the bathroom. And as I went to take my shower, as I was showering, I was speaking with God, I was praying with God. And that is something that I intentionally do, especially when I realize that there's something that potentially could, cause my temperature to go up. So I went in the bath, I was on the shower, and I was praying. I said, God, what shall I do in this situation? I just felt within my spirit that, okay, I said, what shall I do in this situation? Knowing that there are two options. Either my son will go and buy the milk, or he wouldn't. Two options. So anyway, and then I felt within my spirit that if he doesn't, I should go do it myself. That's what I felt within my spirit. It sounds crazy, but when you are walking with the Holy Spirit, when you allow the Holy Spirit to renew your mindset and keep renewing your mindset and working with you, things that seem crazy, everyday things, it will seem crazy, but when you obey, you realize that it's a good thing. So anyway, I finished showering and I went to my bedroom, get myself dressed up, and when I came out, he's gotten out of his room and gone to the bathroom. So all that I did was I took the money. And as he heard me open the door to go outside and get a milk myself, I heard him say, "Oh, Mom, I was just using the toilet and I'll go buy it." And you know what? I said to him, your time has passed. So I shut the door behind me and I went to go get the milk. And I was out going, I was still praying. And I said, God, this sounds crazy, but I'm doing it. And as I was walking, I was going to the shop, and I got to the shop, I got a milk. On my way back, I said to God, you know that this morning, today, I have told my son from the previous day that we are going out somewhere. So and there's time attached to this appointment. So God, please, by the time I get home, let him have gotten himself ready for us to be able to get things done and go. I don't want any trouble. So let your will be done. Anyway, as I walked home and I got to my door and I opened the door, and lo and behold, I heard this tons of music, gospel music flowing out. You know, every morning I like to play the music. I turn the TV on, I play some gospel music. And when I was leaving home, the TV was not on. But suddenly, as I was coming in, I opened the door, the place was flooded with gospel music. And here was my son standing on top of the stairs, all dressed up, you know, and he walked down the stairs to meet me to collect the milk from my hand. And then he takes the milk to the kitchen, he pours himself milk. We all had breakfast together, laughing and talking. And then he says to me, "Mommy, I'm playing your music." I said, "Yes, I can see that, thank you." And we had a laugh and we did all these things. And at the end of the day, we happened to go to wherever we wanted to go on time and in peace. And our relationship was intact, and my blood pressure is down, and everything was so nice and smooth. Can you imagine if I had disobeyed the voice of the Holy Spirit and have, you know, flown off the door handle and been angry and upset and scolded him? He will also have a tantrum. He will also be upset, be moody in the process because I'm rebuking him. But because I learned to be patient and trust the process, everything turned out beautifully. And you think my son doesn't know that he made a wrong choice? He does. That was why he tried to make up for it by doing things in a way that will please me, but doing the things that he knows I like, that will please me. He knew he made a wrong choice. And that's the point I'm trying to make to you. When our children make wrong choices, they know because we have taught them. So we don't always have to fly off the door handle when they make mistakes or wrong choices. So don't lose your cool as a parent. Don't lose your cool. Be intentional about these things. Like us, send your comments in, and God bless you for watching. Always remember, love is patient, love is kind.